Okay, so trying to remember where I was last up to. I've had trouble convincing Google we're not from America, so the date function went wrong. I just set it up a little bit differently, and it's got that useful last modified thing. So if it does make duplicate copies, then it's the most recent one that we want to save. Even if it disappears, it only goes in trash, and there's 15 gigabytes of storage space in there, so you can easily get whatever you want back from there. As you can see, I have been trying quite a lot. I think I've solved it. So back into data again. A minute gone. Okay, and what I'm doing, I'm just double clicking on it now. I'm not right clicking and opening whatever, and that seems to work. Okay, so initially we put in the initial inquiry information. We're going to move on to the actual enrolment form. So I have said time in life away and said yes, I'm going to do this person. When I get around to doing it, phone or one-to-one, put a date in there that I did it. Okay. This column here appears on all the tabs down the bottom. It's just an easy way for us to see whether somebody's being active at the business school or not. So you will get people who sign up for stuff, never show, all we've got in contact details, other people that do a bit and then drop off the radar and don't come back. So I think, if they're active, we just put a 1 in there, and at a later stage we'll decide what active means. But it's just useful so you can see the ones see the wood for the trees. We can sort it later into ones who are active and inactive and all that sort of thing. 2 minutes. Okay. So address, emergency contact, probably a name and a phone number in there. Address, just a bit of the address, doesn't matter. And all these, the information on these tabs follows exactly what it is on the enrolment forms. This is where I cross my fingers and hope this thing is actually doing dates right. So the first tab was just really basic, the first few questions. The only other thing up there is date of birth. So let's try 12 11 1999. Let's see, pray that this works. Yes, it does. Right, let's try another date. One with it. 23rd of the 5th, 1957. Let's see if it does that. Yes, great. Okay, so that's brilliant. A couple of minutes left. Rest of the columns on here are the equal ops bit. So if you get a positive response, you've got a 1. Health problem. And these columns have been really small, so I'm annoyed about that. Let's see what's in them. And the space on the form, this is, if you say white British, put a 1 in there. If it's anything else, put the word, like Portuguese or North African or whatever, and we'll decide on, I think we want to end up with loads of columns for different categories, so just put the word in there. If they're not white British, put however they describe themselves in there. And this is important. This is if they've said they need support, then stick details in there. And obviously, say there's a separate tutor teaching a course, I suppose we'll have to tell the tutor what support they require. If it's us doing it, obviously it's just so it's recorded. We actually do something with the information once they've told us. Okay, that's that tab. And we're up to 4 minutes 31. We're winning. Nothing's gone wrong yet. Info 2 is, what's that got on it? You've got the name copies itself across. You only put it on the first tab and it copies itself across to all other tabs. So this is a section a little bit further down about looking for work. And again, these columns are completely small, a bit bigger. and self-explanatory from the form. So it's are you working, are you not? The reason you're not working, no, hang on. Are you looking for employment? Sorry. So yes, no, or I'm already working. The reason you're not looking for employment is you're already working, care or retired, a health condition or other, make that a bit bigger. Done a bit of colour coding here for some reason, just to make it easy to see, I think, whether they have been a veteran, yes or no, children, single parent, GCEs, just exactly as it is in the form. So it's ones in all these, I suppose, apart from other, you might have to write something in there. Make it bigger if you need to. Right, gone right over 6 minutes. I'm going to carry on because I've only got a little bit more to do. This is the section further down the form where we just put in what they've expressed an interest in. It just follows exactly the same as on the form. Business advisor through to social enterprise, networking, confidence, voluntary employment, social enterprise, web and social, and other support. That's a text to put in there. I'll just make these columns the right size, so it's boring, but white kept the columns the right size. Read from there, and you just put a 1 in there if it's a positive response. The final tab at the moment, that looks alright. So that's just to put in a bit of information about what they're interested in, what their business idea might be, and importantly, how do they hear about us. We'll sort that into categories later. So I've just gone as far as what's on the enrolment form. I think I'll leave it a couple of days and then start adding the stuff from Jane's where are you up to form, but I'll talk to Jane about that first. Okay, and their end of second lesson.